In a world constantly buzzing with notifications, endless feeds, and the pressure to be always on, our digital lives often leave us feeling overwhelmed and drained. But what if there was a way to take back control? Digital minimalism isn't about abandoning technology. It's about intentionally curating your digital life to focus on what truly matters, freeing up time and mental energy for deeper, more meaningful pursuits. Ready to reclaim your sanity? Today we will talk about digital minimalism, reclaiming sanity in a distracted world. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. The digital deluge and its discontents. In an era defined by constant connectivity, our lives have become inextricably intertwined with the digital realm. Smartphones buzz incessantly, social media feeds scroll endlessly, and a deluge of notifications clamors for our attention. While the internet promised to connect us and democratize information, it has, for many, morphed into an overwhelming source of distraction, anxiety, and a pervasive sense of being perpetually on. This incessant digital engagement often leaves us feeling fragmented, exhausted, and disconnected from our immediate surroundings and, more importantly, from ourselves. The initial allure of convenience and instant gratification has given way to a profound realization that this always-on culture is eroding our focus, diminishing our capacity for deep work, and impacting our mental well-being. We find ourselves in a paradoxical situation, surrounded by more information and connections than ever before, yet often feeling more isolated and less present in our own lives. The urgent need to reclaim our attention and mental space has never been more apparent, setting the stage for a new philosophical approach to technology. 2. Defining digital minimalism, a philosophy of intentional use. Digital minimalism, a term popularized by author Cal Newport, is not about abandoning technology entirely, but rather about a conscious and deliberate approach to its use. It advocates for a philosophy where technology serves our values and goals, rather than the other way around. At its core, digital minimalism encourages us to identify the tools that genuinely support our lives and values, and then to ruthlessly eliminate or significantly curtail our engagement with everything else. This isn't a Luddite rejection of innovation, but a strategic reevaluation. It's about being mindful of why we use certain digital tools, how they impact our lives, and whether they align with our long-term objectives. The focus shifts from passive consumption to active curation, from being constantly available to thoughtfully engaged. This intentionality is the cornerstone of digital minimalism, providing a framework for discerning valuable digital interactions from those that merely deplete our time and attention without offering substantive benefits. 3. The problem with infinite scrolls and notification overload. The design of many digital platforms is inherently addictive, engineered to maximize engagement through infinite scrolls, autoplay features, and a relentless barrage of notifications. These design choices exploit our psychological vulnerabilities, creating feedback loops that make it incredibly difficult to disengage. Social media algorithms, for instance, are meticulously crafted to show us content that keeps us scrolling, often leading to comparison, envy, and a skewed perception of reality. Email and messaging apps, while essential for communication, can become sources of constant interruption, fragmenting our focus and making it challenging to concentrate on complex tasks. The cumulative effect of this notification overload is a state of perpetual distraction, where our attention is constantly being pulled in different directions, preventing us from engaging in deep work or sustained periods of reflection. This fragmented attention not only reduces productivity but also diminishes our capacity for meaningful relationships and personal growth, as our minds are always partially occupied by the digital hum. 4. The 30-day digital declutter, a practical starting point. A key methodology in embracing digital minimalism is the 30-day digital declutter. This involves taking a month-long break from optional digital technologies, a period of intentional disconnection designed to reset our relationship with these tools. During this time, one temporarily disengages from social media, entertainment streaming, non-essential apps, and excessive internet browse. The goal is not punitive, but rather diagnostic. This hiatus provides a crucial opportunity to observe what we miss, what truly adds value to our lives, and what merely fills time or creates anxiety. By removing the constant digital noise, we create a void that often gets filled with more meaningful analog activities. Reading, engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature, or cultivating face-to-face relationships. At the end of the 30 days, One can then thoughtfully reintroduce select technologies, but only those that genuinely serve a high-value purpose, fostering a more conscious and controlled reintegration rather than a reflexive return to old habits. 5. Cultivating high-quality leisure. Beyond passive consumption, one of the most significant benefits of digital minimalism is the reclamation of time and mental space for high-quality leisure. In contrast to the passive consumption of entertainment that often characterizes digital engagement, high-quality leisure involves activities that are truly restorative, challenging, or creatively fulfilling. This might include pursuing a new hobby, learning a musical instrument, engaging in meaningful conversations, reading challenging books, or spending extended periods outdoors. These activities require sustained attention and often involve a degree of effort, but they yield far greater satisfaction and personal growth than mindlessly scrolling through feeds. By intentionally replacing low-value digital habits with high-quality analog pursuits, we not only reduce screen time but also cultivate a richer, more vibrant inner life. This shift from passive consumption to active engagement fundamentally transforms how we spend our free time, leading to greater fulfillment and a renewed sense of purpose that transcends the fleeting gratifications of the digital world. 6. Reclaiming attention and deep work capabilities. In a world designed for constant interruption, the ability to focus deeply on a single task has become a rare and valuable commodity. Digital minimalism directly addresses this by creating an environment conducive to deep work, focused, uninterrupted cognitive activity that pushes our capabilities to their limit and creates new value. By minimizing notifications, setting specific times for checking email, and reducing overall screen time, individuals can train their attention spans and regain the capacity for sustained concentration. This is crucial for creative endeavors, complex problem-solving, and meaningful learning. When our minds are not constantly anticipating the next notification or impulsively checking social media, they are free to delve into challenging subjects, make intricate connections, and produce high-quality output. 7. Strengthening real-world connections and community. The paradox of our hyper-connected world is that it often leads to a sense of social isolation. While digital platforms offer vast networks, they can inadvertently dilute the quality of our real-world relationships. Digital minimalism encourages a deliberate shift towards strengthening in-person connections and fostering true community. By reducing the time spent on virtual interactions, individuals gain more opportunities to engage in face-to-face conversations, participate in local groups, volunteer, or simply spend quality time with loved ones without the constant pull of a screen. This reprioritization of tangible relationships over superficial digital ones leads to deeper bonds, greater empathy, and a stronger sense of belonging. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.